People don't realise that there isn't really many parts of our lives that aren't in some way covered by the law, because it's about relationships, our relationships with each other, a tenant's relationship to a landlord, an employer to an employee, the state with the citizen. And so there isn't very much of our lives that doesn't have some aspect of law intervening or in some way being involved or regulating it. The law matters even internationally. And when people ask me why it is so important, I always say that it is the route to justice and peace. And we need it because if we don't have rules in society or rules by which we relate to each other, things do tend to fall apart. One of the things that I'm doing now is working in transitional democracies. And it makes you realise that democracy, voting, is never enough to make a decent society. There has to be law, and there have to be courts with independent judges. Because, as somebody once said to me, a big, rich business person, I'm not going to do business with a country where it's not possible to take the government to court, and that there will be independent judges who might make a decision saying that the government has behaved badly. So you need to have law that is independent of politics, and where there are independent judges who are not afraid to make decisions that are critical of politicians, and where you have lawyers who are fearless and who will fight cases for everybody, rich and poor, marginalised or mainstream. I spent a lot of my life doing work for poor people within the system, or people who are disliked because they are politically outsiders or saying things that people don't like. But people have to have fair trials, so it's about fairness. It's about maintaining standards. I'm a great believer in the jury trial, because I think that it's important that we bring the standards of the community into the courtroom. But I also think it's important that judges should understand the reality of the world outside, and that lawyers have to also understand what people's lives are like. The best lawyers have a good heart. So I hope that you'll think about becoming a practicing lawyer. But even doing a law degree can mean that you're trained to think in logical ways, to problem solve, to know how to research, and the very training of law can equip you for other things in life. So don't always think that a law degree means that you have to become a practitioner. It could be that you'll use it to become someone in business. It may be that you'll use it just as something that will help you to be a better citizen in society.